The following deck is brought to you by the best sleeves in the business, Dragon Shield, and also powered by our partner, our great partner, CARDMARKET. Get yourself some singles, get yourself a booster if you want to try out CARDMARKET for the first time. Check out the link in the description below this video. Now let's head into the deck. So this deck is a throwback to Legacy, it's a throwback to Modern, and we're gonna build it around the card Ad Nauseam. Now let's start with the lands. We took some nice Phyrexian swamps, some nice forests, some nice plains. We also took some other cards. A Pathway, a Scoured Baron, and a Temple of Silence. Great lands for your mana fixing. This is a budget version of Ad Nauseam, so you can play it of course with your casual Magic friends. I also play Dark Boar Pathway, Woodland Cemetery with those nice statues, and also a Temple of Malady. Now if you have a little bit of cash laying around, you can also play a Triumph of course, but you can also swap it with another tri-land. Riveteer's Overlook is another land I play in the deck to filter out my cards, together with Evolving Wilds. The budget land of course that you want to play, and I also play a Obscura Storefront to get myself some swamps and some plains. Now what else are we gonna do with this deck? Well, we're gonna play Ad Nauseam, and Ad Nauseam is the key card. Reveal the top card of your library, put that card into your hand, you lose life equal to the converted mana cost, and you may repeat this process any number of times. And with Angel's Grace, your life will never be reduced under 0. So we are going to, for example, draw a lot of cards. As you see here, converted mana cost makes us lose life. Then we are at 2. Oh, we are at minus, but no worries. Angel Grace puts us back at 1. Now the deck is called Ad Nauseam Tendrils or A.N.T. This is the name that the Legacy and the Modern players use for it, and of course it refers to a combo with Tendrils of Agony, and together with Chatterstorm. These are two storm cards we put in the deck. Now a storm card is a card that you will copy for each spell you cast before it this turn. Now this is really important in this deck. For example, we're gonna play a bunch of rituals, creating a lot of mana. We're gonna recolor up with some artifacts, and then we're going to combo off. Now the purpose of this deck is to draw your full deck with Ad Nauseam and with Angel's Grace, and you only need 6 mana to do so. Now what happens when you draw your full deck? Well, you might think you will have a lot of cards in your hand. That is correct, but we want to do something with those cards. You can draw a lot of cards with Angel's Grace, but we also have a card named Children of Korlis, and this is a card that can not draw you your full deck, but draw you quite a bit of cards, because then all the life you lost you will get back. So the game winning combos in this deck, let's have a look what they are. First of all, after playing a bunch of cantrips, mana spells and cheap artifacts, we have a lot of cards played that storm us off. And because the Magecraft ability at the Clever Luminancer gives it +2/+2, you can easily make it at 20, 21 or bigger. Now of course the big storm kill is where the name of the deck comes from, and the T stands for Tendrils of Agony. You're gonna play a bunch of spells, 9, and then you will play Tendrils of Agony. copying this spell for each time you play the spell before. Now there's another squirrel life gain combo. You can storm off again with Chatterstorm. Then you will copy this a lot of times, creating a lot of squirrels. And when you have a Lunarch veteran in play, you will get 1 life for each squirrel in play. Now we can also gain more life with Weather the Storm in the same way than we will do it with Tendrils of Agony. Storming off, getting a lot of life, and when you get this life and you have a Marauding Blight Priest or Veto into play, you will drain your opponent, killing him in one go. Now we also play some other cards in the deck and let's have a look at them. Let's start with Profane Tutor. You can suspend it for 2 mana and then search a card, obviously Tendrils of Agony, or you can draw a lot of cards with Sign in Blood. Rain of Filth, a cheap card to get you a lot of black mana, and Night's Whisper. That's also a card that will keep on drawing cards, searching for your combo pieces. And I also play a Dark Petition, another tutor to search your Ad Nauseam. Duress is there to remove that counterspell out of your opponent's hand. And this was the whole deck. You can play it by yourself, you can play it with your opponent, and it's not even that damaging for your wallet.
Okay.
So let me know in the comments below if you ever played Ad Nauseam or if you gotta build it. And as always, thanks for watching and really keep it casual out there, even with Ad Nauseam. Bye!